Hello, my name is Rob, and today I'm going to look at everything cool in Berwick upon Tweed. Welcome to Rob's Randoms. On this channel I make weekly videos about absolutely anything, and this weekend I am in Berwick upon Tweed, and I figured I would try and make a video about something cool here. So I had a look, and I couldn't really find anything that was interesting enough for one video on its own, but I did find lots of little interesting things. So in this video I'm going to go through 5 or 6 different interesting things you can see in Berwick upon Tweed. So let's begin. So our first thing to see in Berwick is that boat behind me, which on Google is titled That Boat. So this is a perpetual art project started by Lee Mace back in 2016, which uses driftwood from the Tweed to make a sculpture of a boat, which I think is really cool. So an interesting thing about this boat, that boat, is that it actually has a Facebook page where they post regular updates about things that are going on with the boat and the updates and things. So I'll put a link in the description if you would like some updates about that boat. Now let's carry on and see the second interesting thing in Berwick. Next up on our trip, and just along the banks of the Tweed, we have Conqueror's Well, seemingly a drinking fountain offering water to passers-by, although I wouldn't drink from it personally. The interesting thing about this is that it's called Conqueror's Well, although it's not named after William the Conqueror, it's named after Peter Conqueror, who was a 19th century watchmaker who lived around here. Now, annoyingly, the plaque doesn't give us any extra information aside from that, or why he has a well named after him. I just think it's very fun that this thing is called Conqueror's Well, and it's named after a guy called Conqueror, not a conqueror. It kind of feels like that old joke about Smith Road being named after the famous inventor, James Road. So as we walk between places, I can tell you some fun facts about Berwick as well. Like, for example, did you know that Berwick is England's northernmost town, lying less than 3 miles from the Scottish border? Now, one really famous part of Berwick is Berwick Castle, which is the ruins of a castle that was first built in the 12th century. Now, this castle was originally so big that you can still see the remnants of it all throughout Berwick. I found a really good Tumblr account which documents the history of the castle and has a map showing the different outlines and fortifications that the castle had throughout history. Now for some famous people from Berwick. Now I'm going to tell you 2 people, and I want you to tell me in the comments which one you think is the most interesting. Footballer Lucy Bronze is from Berwick, and also Henry Travers, who played Clarence in It's a Wonderful Life. He was also born in Berwick. Which one do you think is most interesting? Let me know in the comments. So Berwick actually has 3 stunning bridges, including one built by Robert Stevenson, but this is the one I want to talk about today. This is Berwick Bridge, or Berwick Old Bridge. This was built in the 17th century and is now a Grade 1 listed building. It's absolutely fantastic and stunning that it's lasted this long, and people can still use it and even drive across it. And also, fun fact, this bridge was used in the 2018 film Outlaw King, and there is a link in the description to a YouTube video of someone who filmed some behind the scenes as they went across it. It's really cool. Another still standing piece of Berwick Castle is this thing behind me, Coxon's Tower. This was built in the 16th century and was once used for ammunition storage, and is now just a lookout point to help give you a fantastic view all around Berwick. And that is everything to do in Berwick upon Tweed. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do click like and subscribe. If you know of anything else cool to do in Berwick, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. My name is Rob, and I will see you in another random video next week.